this video is going to be my monthly reseller recap for the month of September. I do these to keep myself accountable and also to let you guys know how my business went for the month and where I am with my goals, because I do like to set yearly goals. I feel like setting realistic goals is important. So I'm going to throw you all to my wall of accountability and then be right back. Welcome to the wall of accountability. So this month I did so very much better. You can see there's a little bit less red, but a lot more blue, which is the important thing. So if you come over here to the bottom, August, I did better than July, but unfortunately my sales had suffered in August because I took a lot of time off, and then also I took some time off in July, and I didn't really list very much in July. But here in September, I made a conscious effort to try to bring in less and list more, and that resulted in twice as many sales. So I'm very happy with how September turned out, and you guys kind of saw that in all of my what sold videos. So as per normal with these monthly reseller recaps, I'm going to start with my net profit. So that's net money that I put into my bank account after fees, cost of goods, and shipping on all the various platforms that I have sold on for the month of September 2021. And I start with the lowest performing and work my way up. So the lowest performing platform is Amazon. I put pretty much zero effort into that platform. It's very rare that I find something in my area that I am ungated on Amazon and also can sell, but I made $4.89 off of Amazon, and that was selling one Sunbeam mixing bowl. I realized that it sold for the most on Amazon, and even after shipping and all the fees associated with Amazon, I would still make more money there and then save a vintage piece of glass from getting smashed and trashed in my area. The next performing platform would be Poshmark. I made one sale on Poshmark. It was a vintage Pendleton woolen skirt in like a medium size. It would have been like a normal size large or modern size large. And I made a net profit of $16 after fees, costs of goods, and shipping. My next platform is going to be Etsy, and that was no surprise from mug sales. So I made a net profit after fees, cost of goods, and shipping of $16.99 on Etsy. So the next platform is actually The RealReal. I sold a Diane van Furstenberg leather bag that I got from a designer ThredUp box. It took them a very long time to list that. It's like the longest drag I've ever had. I think it's because they damaged it, and then they had to, during the process of trying to photograph and list it, I think there's like different sections, and so they had to send it off for repair, and then as soon as they got it up on the site, it sold almost immediately. I held onto that bag for like a year before I was like, I'm never going to photograph this. I'm just going to send it to The RealReal, and made $33.60. That was my commission, and I'm going to view that as all net profit because I already took the cost of goods for that designer box when I sold the Burberry bag. My next performing platform is Facebook Marketplace. I made two sales on Facebook Marketplace. It was the Halloween blow mold, which we're in spooky season, so that makes sense. And then I also sold my old green screen. My aunt was lovely, the one who I've talked about donated me a bunch of stuff during quarantine, and I have made a nice amount of money from the stuff she's donated. She also, for my birthday, bought me an Elgato green screen, which is collapsible and takes up way less space than my old one. The old one that I had was homemade. So I just put it up on Facebook Marketplace, not thinking anything of it, and it sold. And I made a net profit between those two sales of $55.66. I counted zero cost of goods for my original green screen because I had that for 4 years, and I definitely got my money back out of that. And then my best performing platform, no surprise, is going to be eBay. I made a net profit on eBay of $462.41. So that's after all the fees, cost of goods, shipping for the items that I sold for that month in September. Pretty nice. So 6 platforms, that's a lot of platforms to sell in 1 month, and I think that's because I am trying to be more active, trying to gear my stores up for Q4, as I hope all of you are able to do now as well, because we are in Q4 and people are spending money. Trust me, they are spending money. So before we move on to my goal section of the video, I did want to show off the shirt, which is from the 80s. It's just a basic coral button front, very cute, and I paired it with the scarf. These are from that vintage estate sale that I went to that has been just so much fun to wear until things sell, and I have started to list things over on Etsy, and that shop is linked down below if you're interested. Also, if you're not interested in listening to my personal goals, have a nice day. Thanks for watching until this point in the video. So the first goal I had for this year was to get 1,000 subscribers, which thankfully we did in February. It's been a long time since we reached that goal, and I'm so grateful. I ended the month of September with 1,543 subscribers, and as per usual, I would like to thank all 1,543 of you by sharing a history fact. So Nicholas Copernicus published his papers arguing and giving mathematical explanation for a heliocentric universe, thus disproving the geocentric universe. So mathematically proving that the worlds revolved around the sun and not all of the planetary bodies revolving and the sun revolving around the earth. So there's your history fact. The second goal I set for myself, we made in September, so thank you all for that. I finally hit 4,000 hours on YouTube of watch time within a 365-day period. So I'm now monetized. And it has been interesting, the monetization process for me, because I am a family-friendly channel. I don't use language really on this channel. It's very safe topics. It's about business and selling stuff, making stuff, cooking things, my cat, my dogs. It only took 2 days for them to approve for monetization. I actually already had an AdSense account for a channel, my gaming channel, which is dead, by the way. I have not posted on that in a very long time. I stopped posting on it really after they took my monetization away in 2017 when they changed all of the monetization rules. It's been interesting to see the wide variation swings in CPM. I do plan on including my YouTube money and going into more of that when I finally get a payout. I definitely am on a cash basis for my business, not an accrual basis for my business. If you don't know the difference for that, Google is free, and I'm not a financial advisor. I just do a lot of business. So if you want to know the difference between a cash business and an accrual business, you feel free to look it up or ask your own financial advisor. So two have been made. Also, I did post every odd day in September, so that was also super awesome, and I'm very grateful that you guys have been enjoying the new schedule and have been watching the videos. I would like to say that I do know that I did post a video yesterday. It was not an odd day because unfortunately, due to my chronic illness and my disability, I could not post on the 3rd. So if you have not watched yesterday's video, it will be in a pinned comment down below, as well as the in card, and I will also link it up here. So please go watch that video if you have not, or not, you do you. And as far as my death pile goes, as you guys saw on my wall of accountability, I did bring less in this month than I listed, so that does help with the death pile. However, I did bring all of this beautiful vintage stuff home, so that's probably gonna just grow again. But, you know, attempts have been made, so I did get my death pile down a little bit before I brought all new inventory in. And then my next goal is to get to 500 listings. I did in September with 443 listings on eBay, so I'm almost there. And I do feel like I can definitely hit that goal before the end of the year. And then my last goal for this year, for 2021, is to get $10,000 in net profit in my account by the end of the year. I did, if you guys did the maths for yourself, and after I listed all of my net profits from the 6 platforms I sold on in September, my net profit was in total $589.55. Well, that means that from January to September, I am now at a little bit over $4,500 in net profit, which means that I would need to make $5,500 in 3 months in order to hit that goal. So I'm not sure that that's going to be as achievable as I had originally anticipated, but who knows? Quarter 4 may be absolutely stunning. I might have a viral video. You never know. But thank you guys so very much for watching. I do appreciate you sticking around and actually watching these update videos, mostly because it does help keep me accountable and actually makes me pay attention to my business more and focus more on it. So I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, bye! Bye.